injection of pace, and now Ethiopian Eba is being tested. Is she strong enough? A 65-second lap, so the laps are getting quicker. The last three laps, 68.7, 67.5, 65.9. So Ayana is really making this an uncomfortable ride for Ethiopian Eba. She wants this gold medal herself. They are competitive, they're extremely competitive. The two fastest 5,000-meter runners in the world this year. Now, where is it? Is it about strength? Ayana's got that. Is it about speed? Eba's got that. But Eba's also got tremendous strength. Almost at times she's seemed unbeatable. Today, she really is being tested, unlike in the men's 5,000 meters where Mo Farah wasn't tested. But 3 1,500-meter races in her legs. One 5,000-meter race. Now, can Ayana do something we haven't seen all year? We haven't seen Ethiopian Eba beaten all year. Is today the changing point?
Just news on Steph 12 through 3,000 meters in 9:11.7. So that's her pace, but with the rising of the pace here, and Ayana continues to stretch and just opening a gap now in Eba. With the rising of the pace, the screws are tightened on all the other athletes, just small increases but crucial ones, and torture for some who have to give way and are stretched back on the track. You see Steph 12, but more importantly, look at this gap now for Ayana. Does Ethiopian Eba have a response? Is she being tested? She is surely now being tested like never before this year, and certainly never before in this championships.
3 laps to go. Ayana is taking it to the favourite, and she's got a gap now. Can Ethiopian Eba stick to the task? 3 laps to go. We know how quick she can run, but can she run down the powerful approach, the aggressive approach, the athlete who's worked this one out? She knows she's nearly as good as Eba. She saw Eba run 3 times on this track in the heats and semi-final of the 1,500 meters. She saw her cruise to that victory, and now she's testing her. She's working hard, and she's working hard too. We have a race on still. That's a gap. It looks like a winning gap. A 64-second lap, the fastest lap of the race. 11:39 at 4,000 meters, and this is one powerful, one strong, and one aggressive young Ethiopian taking it to the champion. Well, they come down the home straight. If you give her a lead this far in the home straight with 2 laps to go, you'd have to bet on Ayana now.
I mean, 2 laps to go, and despite the fact that Ethiopian Eba towards the end of that 1,500 meters ran the last 2 laps in 1:56.9, she surely cannot do. This has to be a gold medal winning break from Ayana, who still looks strong, still keeping the pace up. High jumpers, get out the way. Ayana is coming, and the gap to Eba is growing. Eba further back, we have Simbera Teferi in a battle with Mercy Chirono. And in fact, it's not, it's Kibiwat, I think, the other Kenyan in battle for the bronze medal. But look at the gap now. Look at the gap between Almaz Ayana and Ethiopian Eba. And who could have predicted this? Perhaps all those races are finally beginning to tell. Not beaten this year, indoors or out, over various distances. The world record in the 1,500 meters. But Ayana surely is going to take gold here.
And if you look at the pace over the race, 6 minutes and 6 seconds for the first 2,000 meters, and since then it's lifted fantastically. The last 3,000 meters is going to be extremely quick as we look down the field and we look for the race for the other medals. This is the race for 3rd and 4th, and the other Ethiopian, Teferi, is in 3rd place now. And look at Ayana. She came to the race. Everyone was giving the gold medal to the great Ethiopian Eba, that world record over 1,500 meters. Well, there's a difference between 1,500 meters and 5,000 meters, which is why we've never seen anyone win the title at 1,500 meters and 5,000 meters in the World Championship. And we're seeing a young lady who's an impressive performer, the world record holder for 1,500 meters, not able to live with the power and the strength and the aggression and the application. The way Ayana has run this race is textbook. She's the strong one. She knows she wouldn't beat Eba in the sprint finish. She knows she's got the chance by doing it like this. A 67 lap, not surprisingly, she's slowing down. She's running beautifully and well deserved on her way to victory.
She has destroyed the great this year, Ethiopian Eba. She is going to take the championship record of Tirunesh Eba as well. Almaz Ayana has been relentless, ruthless here, and the pace was something that even Ethiopian Eba could not live with. So the 1,500 meter winner is not going to take the 5,000 metre title. Dibaba is in trouble now even for a medal, because two more are closing down on her, but it's Ayana's gold. It is Ethiopia's gold. It goes not to Dibaba, it goes to Ayana, and Genzebi Dibaba having to dig deep now. It is Teferi coming past her. It is Kibiwot trying to get there. Dibaba responds though, she has something left now. What a battle for silver it is, and it is just Teferi who gets there. Dibaba bronze, Kibiwot broken, has nothing. The Kenyan, it is Ethiopia 1, 2 and 3, but not at all in the order we expected. Genzebi Dibaba had to kick and fight for her life just to take the bronze medal there. No gold for Genzebi Dibaba. She can celebrate her 1,500 metres as Steph Twell in the background there, still fighting to finish her final and digging deep into something. But a new championship record for Almaz Ayana, and Steph Twell back on the big stage at least, and we hope for better to come from her in the future. But the fact that she made this final and competed strongly is something after all she has been through. But what a run from Almaz Ayana. Simply destroyed Genzebi Dibaba, and the championship record to boot.
An amazing performance by Ayana. The first half of the race was run at 15-minute pace. The second half of the race was run at sub 14-minute pace. And I've just got the statistics from Steve. Steve Khan just showing me the last 3,000 meters for Ayana is 8 minutes and 20 seconds. That's faster, by my reckoning, than the Ethiopian record for 3,000 meters. So this lady came to this race with a pure plan. And the plan was, I'm going to test Genzebi Dibaba. I know she's a fantastic 1,500 meter runner, but we're going to bring her in the zone that she's less comfortable. She's clearly less comfortable over the longer distance. Put a 1, 2 and 3 for Ethiopia. They're all celebrating. They're celebrating a great day for Ethiopia. Mare Dibaba won the marathon this morning, and Ayana this afternoon has come to this track with a determination and an aggression and an approach that nobody took in the men's race when they all were handing the gold medal to Mo Farah by the way they ran that race. But she's come down today with a totally different approach, a totally different plan. And now shaking hands, that's a really good position. Teferi and well, they're saying silver.
Yeah, she got silver. She got silver just ahead of Genzebi Dibaba, the youngest in the race as well. But Ayana, you said it was relentless as we describe it, and it didn't slack at all. It just kept getting quicker and quicker. And some of those lap times were extraordinary.
Well, if you look at it, the last few laps, 65 seconds, 66 seconds. And here's Genzebi Dibaba, the 1,500 meter champion, looking up at the screen and realizes there's a race on behind her. They're coming closer. Teferi's leading them closer, and suddenly a response from Genzebi Dibaba reacts to that. She's really, really tired, wasn't able to live with the champion, and battling onto the line. And I thought at this point she'd got the silver medal, but it looks like she's had to settle because Teferi was determined. She's had to settle for bronze. So Ethiopia, Ayana, Teferi and Genzebi Dibaba, a bit of a shock, a big shock. But at the end of the day, true 5,000 meter running, and a great 5,000 meter runner can beat a great 1,500 meter runner at the 5,000 meters when they do it like that.
And she lost the silver medal, Dibaba, by not being aware that the other two, that Kibiwot and Teferi, were so close behind her, because you could see she was taken by surprise when they came up alongside her, and Teferi just had the momentum to take her forward. Dibaba had a bit of a kick left, but once she had lost the gold, I think the race was what she was thinking about other things.
Well, Paula's back in the studio watching this one. A very slow opening, Paula, but then coming onto the last lap, Ayana has really injected some constant pace. What was your view of that one?
Well, I think she really did, Bren, exactly what you said, that if somebody had done this in the men's race, it might have taken it to Mo, but I don't think there was anybody there capable of doing this. She was crushed by trying to lead out a fast race and then letting the pace rest a little bit in Paris and having Dibaba come by her. But to throw in a pace like that in the middle with 66, 64, 65-second laps in the last 2 kilometres, she really hurt Dibaba from a long way out. And then once she had that gap, I think Dibaba gave up and she was just switched off and drifting down that home straight, because she came here expecting to win this, expecting to run fast. And once she had turned it off and not been able to live with the pace of Ayana, then she couldn't respond quickly enough to hold on to that silver medal. But Ayana, that 8:20 for the last 3,000 metres, her personal best is 8:22. So if they've got a clock on that, she's actually run a personal best and probably an African record, certainly an Ethiopian record, to boot there within a 5,000 metre race.
A pure example of solid distance running there from Ayana. A battle for second and third place between Teferi and Genzebe Dibaba, and Teferi determined to cross that line in second place. She gets a silver medal, Genzebe Dibaba the bronze, and Ayana the champion. And a pure 5,000 metre approach. If you're running against a 1,500 metre runner and you're good enough and strong enough mentally, then this is the way to do it. Test them out. She tested her out. She came up trumps.
Almaz Ayana, championship record, gold medal, Simberi Teferi with the silver, and Genzebe Dibaba the bronze medal. She is mortal after all. And Stephanie Twell down 15:26, a good run, and again just good to see her back on this world stage, and she will recover and get stronger, and we'll see her and look forward to Rio with Steph Twell in a year.
And leads the chasers. It's Kipkemboi in fourth, another 68-second lap. There's Kipkemboi. Teferi there is in fifth place with Krumins just behind her. Muir and Robbery tracking Guide, but they have become a little bit detached from Kiprotich, who is now coming up onto the shoulder of Krumins and closing down the 3 women currently battling for bronze. But this is the duel we wanted to see, Steve. It's the might of the East Africans. 3 laps to go in the final of the women's 5,000 metres. Separated by the Great Rift Valley, the best of Ethiopia against the best of Kenya. A great rivalry, but what unites them is their love of distance running. It's the #1 sport in both countries, and in Addis Ababa and Nairobi and all across the rural areas of both beautiful countries, people will be listening to radios and watching on television to see which nation in this great rivalry tonight comes out on top.
2.5 laps to go. Ayana really has now got to start piling it on, because Aburi knows that she's coming in to the sort of distance that she can cope with if it's a sprint. Ayana pushing hard. Every single stride that she does is matched by the woman behind her. Coming in now to 2 laps, 800 metres of the track. Ayana, I don't think, has got the sort of leg speed that Aburi has got. Maybe she'll prove me wrong, but she's got to start stretching out now. She's got to start pushing, because the shadow behind her has not moved. Teferi is in third, Hassan just behind her. Those are chasing for the bronze.
Inside the last 2 laps in this, the final of the women's 5,000 metres. Ayana hoping to produce a truly historic double over 5 and 10,000 metres. Obiri, world indoor champion over 3,000. A world crown could await her here, and look at this. 650 metres to go. Obiri tries to come on the outside. Ayana says no, and Obiri's really going to have to earn this one. 69.2, they've slowed a fraction.
Well, that was really, really important. Obiri tried there, didn't she? And Ayana said, no, I'm not beaten yet. You're going to have to stay behind me. You're going to have to wait. And by doing that, she's put the pressure on Obiri. She said to you, I'm ready. If you come past me, I'm still going to be there. We're coming up now to the last lap in the women's 5,000 metres. This epic battle between 2 of the greatest women distance runners is about to go over the last lap.
They take the bell in the final of the women's 5,000 metres. A sellout crowd here at the World Championship are roaring both women on. They're putting absolutely everything on the line here. An incredible duel They are taking each other to places they didn't know existed. And look at Helena Beery. She is streaking away from Almaz Ayana. She's been the world indoor champion. She has so often come up close. The Olympic silver medalist is going to become the world champion here. She's beating one of the all-time greats, the world record holder and Olympic champion over 10,000 metres, is beaten into silver as Beery has the whole crowd on their feet. It's a golden, glorious moment for Kenya. Helena Beery is finally on top of the world. What a run from the Kenyan. Absolutely sensational. Almaz Ayana settles for silver this time, and what a bronze for Sifan Hassan, having just missed out in the 1500 metres. The battle was on. Ayana held firm, but when Beery struck down the back straight, at that point the Ethiopian was broken, and she instantly knew that it was destined to be silver over the 5,000. Helena Beery with the performance of her life, and she will without doubt be the toast of the Kenyan team tonight.
A great run from Beery. She did everything she had to do, and so did Ayana. Ayana couldn't give any more. She won the 10. She came back. Hassan, great performance from her. She came so hard over that last 400 metres to take that bronze medal. Wow, wonderful, wonderful competition there, really. It lived up to the expectations. The first 2 or 3 laps, though, I think were pedestrian. Maybe that destroyed the time, because the time wasn't that fast in the end. 14:34. They came home fast, but that ridiculous 2 or 3 laps as they started the race really dropped the pace. But it didn't affect the result, I don't think.
Do you know what was so enjoyable about that, Steve? As Beery scorched home with a 60-second last lap. What was so enjoyable about that, from a distance running fan's perspective, both of them not afraid to take it on. They knew how good they both were. They knew how good the other one was, and they were pouring their hearts out on that track. There was nothing left in the tank from either women.
V tom předchozím zápisu to má zatím naprosto bezchybné, zatímco Kyria Kopulová musela 2krát opravovat.
V loni jasně dominovala, prohrála pouze v Paříži s Genzebe Dibabovou, s pokračovatelkou té rodinné atletické tradice, ale na mistrovství světa už byla opět suverénní a Dibabové tu porážku vrátila. Teď ten poslední 8. okruh měla přeci jenom o trošku pomalejší. Poprvé se dostává nad posledních okruzích nad 69 vteřin. Úplně do výšky. Baršam úspěšně zdolává další postupnou úroveň. Katařan není letos tak výborně naladěn, jako jsme byli zvyklí v těch minulých sezonách. Musel opravovat 224 cm a právě tou chybou zatím drží až 5. příčku. Vracíme se znovu k představení jediné atletky Almaz Ayanové. Ještě 3 okruhy jí dělí od cíle závodu na 5000 metrů. – 11:23:57 na 4. kilometru. To je stále o 5 vteřin rychlejší, než běžela v Oslu Tyruneš Dibabová. Takže poslední kilometr teď dělí Almaz Ayanovou od zdolání historické hranice atletiky. Poslední 2 kolečka ještě zbývají před touto fenomenální běžkyní, která má ráda velké stadiony. Jeden z jejich nejoblíbenějších byl ten moskevský a ten římský je tomu moskevskému hotelu dost podobný. Lehce zpomalila v posledních fázích závodu, ale stále to je velmi nadějné a ten 5vteřinový náskok ještě v tuto chvíli Almaz Ayanová drží, ale jak jsem říkal, Tirunesh Dibabová měla v Oslu fantastický finish, jako ostatně ve většině jejich závodů. Když si startovala jako steeplerka na memoriálu Josefa Odložila, to bylo v roce 2011. Skončila tehdy na 6. místě, dnes jezdí globální atletická hvězda a dívka, která může vstoupit do historie. Poslední 3 okruhy lehce nad 69 vteřin, ten poslední 69:17. Připomínám výkon Tirunesh Dibabové, 14 minut 11 vteřin 15 sekundy. Byl zaběhnutý 6. června roku 2008. Zvonění do posledního okruhu, ještě 400 metrů stojí v cestě této dívce. Almaz Ayanová má velký úkol, který musí dnes zdolat, ale stále to ještě může být v jejich schopnostech. Hodně jí pomohly vodičky, dlouho zůstávala ukryta za jejími zády a krájela rychlé okruhy ve své cestě. Před ní jsou 2 velká jména historie. Tirunesh Dibabová, Meseret Defarová. Už dnes je 3. nejlepší běžkyní historie na této trati, ale to ještě nemusí být to absolutní maximum, ovšem ten čas běží velmi rychle. Almaz Ayanová má před sebou posledních 100 metrů a útočí na světový rekord Tirunesh Dibabové. Almaz Ayanová z Etiopie teď sahá po dějinné slávě. 14, 11, 15, to je výkon Dibabové a dnes ještě překonán nebude.
You know what, but when I'm looking at her now, Steve, she looks as though she's running on a slightly downhill. She's going so well. She's absolutely brilliant here. Look at the way she's passing him. Look how that gap opens. I was talking to her manager yesterday, Jos Hermans, and I said, how's she running then? We haven't seen her on the track. We haven't seen her racing. First race of the season here. He says, don't worry. She'll almost be as good as she was last year in Rio. Well, Jos, you got this one right. Well, she's coming round now this time to hear the bell. A superb piece of front running from Ayana. She's got plenty of athletes and finally 1 or 2 move out to let her through. There's a great tussle on between Tiprot on the inside, Aprot on her shoulder, and Dibaba just hanging in there. And in the days of old, Dibaba would have unleashed a great sprint on the last lap to win a gold medal. Well, it's a teammate who's doing it this time. Dibaba will hope to get a medal and join her on the roster. We'll watch that, but we've got time to savour Ayana as she approaches 200 metres to go. Ayana, having destroyed the field, having shown us a new level of distance running, nothing to worry about for her tonight, except she's going to enjoy the world title that she's going to collect in a few yards' time. And there's a great race going on behind her, but she doesn't care. The crowd are rising to a wonderful piece of distance running. The Olympic champion, the world record holder, Ayana of Ethiopia, is now the world champion. Fabulous running. And look at Tirunesh Dibaba now, reminding us of the great days when she would run for gold. This time she's trying to run for silver. Tirop is hanging on to her. The age-old battle of Ethiopia versus Kenya. It's down to these 2 for the silver. They've dropped their teammate Aprot, so these 2 will get a medal. Who's going to get the silver? Dibaba, wily character that she is, takes a look at the screen, sees that Tirop is still there. Tirop, does she have anything else? Dibaba, not as quick as she used to be, but she might just be quick enough. Tirunesh Dibaba is going to make it an Ethiopian 1-2 in the 10,000 metres. Silver for Tirunesh. Tirop takes the bronze for Kenya, but they were a long way behind the winner Ayana, and then behind them big sprinting for the lesser places, and almost all of the other athletes in the race, probably only 6 or 7 weren't lapped by Ayana. And bearing in mind that she only started running hard after about 8 laps, but goodness me, did she run hard. And I'm delighted for Tirunesh Dibaba.
kolečka ještě zbývají před touto fenomenální běžkyní, která má ráda velké stadiony. Jeden z jejich nejoblíbenějších byl ten moskevský a ten římský je tomu moskevskému hotelu dost podobný. Lehce zpomalila v posledních fázích závodu, ale stále to je velmi nadějné a ten 5vteřinový náskok ještě v tuto chvíli Almaz Ayanová drží. Ale jak jsem říkal, Tiruneš Dibabová měla v Oslu fantastický finish, jako ostatně ve většině jejich závodů. Když se startovala jako stýplerka na memoriálu Josefa Odložila, to bylo v roce 2011. Skončila tehdy na 6. místě, dnes jezdí globální atletická hvězda a dívka, která může vstoupit do historie. Poslední 3 okruhy lehce nad 69 vteřin, ten poslední 69:17. Připomínám výkon Tiruneš Dibabové, 14 minut 11 vteřin 15 sekundy. Byl zaběhnutý 6. června roku 2008. Zvonění do posledního okruhu, ještě 400 metrů stojí v cestě této dívce. Almaz Ayanová má velký úkol, který musí dnes zdolat, ale stále to ještě může být v jejich schopnostech. Hodně jí pomohly vodičky, dlouho zůstávala ukryta za jejími zády a krájela rychlé okruhy ve své cestě. Před ní jsou 2 velká jména historie. Tiruneš Dibabová, Meseret Defarová. Už dnes je 3. nejlepší běžkyní historie na této trati, ale to ještě nemusí být to absolutní maximum, ovšem ten čas běží velmi rychle. Almaz Ayanová má před sebou posledních 100 metrů a útočí na světový rekord Tiruneš Dibabové. Almaz Ayanová z Etiopie teď sahá po dějinné slávě. 14:11:15, to je výkon Dibabové a dnes ještě překonán nebude. Kolik ale chybělo, bohužel v závěru už to Ayanová nestihla a nakonec překonala pouze rekord meetingu. 14:12. Vynikající závod Almaz Ayanové. Dlouho držela svoji naději, ale přece jenom nakonec zůstává ve stínu Tiruneš Dibabové. 14:12,6. Tak alespoň 2. místo světových tabulek bude patřit Almaz